Fortnite. Oh, that music in the background. Oh, okay, that just got ruined. Playing Fortnite, Save the World. I really don't know what to do at the moment. Wait a sec, I'm just doing something.
Now into the switchback sequence from one way to the other, getting onto the curve a little bit, and that's not pretty tidy from Leclerc, and he's well up on Grosjean's first lap time, but we are expecting that to be
Shall we do home base? I feel like we should do home base, but I really ride the lightning. Shall we do that, or shall we do fight the storm? I don't know, I don't play this game a lot. Wait, let's just quickly get a llama. Yes, get in there. Oh, so close. Hey, check out this nice view. Yo, we got a silver llama though. Nice. Buying another one.
He is doing a very solid job as another car hits the gravel. I've got my word out. Is it the other Williams? It's very hard to see.
Oh yeah, you got the goods. Nope. It got up to epic though, which is nice.
This player Williams, well, frustration there. I think he had an issue in free practice.
What do I need to craft this? Room sweeper. Oh, I can craft it.
Normally you get beached when you're in the gravel, but he's managed to get himself out. His tyres will be flat spotted.
Nope, no, wait, no. Yeah, I can craft the room sweeper. I can't craft that. Ooh, enforcer. Laser rifle. Nope, can't craft it. I might already have it anyway. Who cares? Well, let's just play on my home base. I don't play Save the World a lot, so that means that
No, I have to be careful because
well, that's because I'm in Stonewood. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, so the team getting a bit
ignore.
winding himself up for another lap.
Okay, no one's joining. Just play. Establish the storm shield.
Down the Wellington Street, so the timer's not quite switched on. And we're not quite halfway point in the lap. See how he is. It's another sort of telltale corner for struggling to rear traction.
Da 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 da.
check out the Storm Shield console menu to deposit resources or return to the map. You can leave anytime by selecting Leave with Party from the Storm Shield console.
Hey, what? Oh.
through with the minimum loss.
Oh, look at me! Look at my feet! Nice glitch. My base is really cool.
He's still smashing it. Look, he's 3/10 up at the moment on the lap that Kimi Räikkönen has done so far. And this looks like he's on target to go faster than a 1 minute 27.5.
Yeah, just his teammate.
Oh, what? You can't damage it.
Hamilton in the first sector, who was about a tenth down in the middle, so I think it'll be quite close depending on this final sector for Hamilton.
Well, there you go, he goes second in fact to Vettel. So 26.8, that means he's just under 3/10 slower. And there's a bit of work to be done. Of course, this is still early days in qualifying. We've got lots of time to go, and at the moment it's about the drop zone. That includes Van Dorn and
Oh, what?
so at the
Wait.
moment. Stroll is obviously out, Sirotkin is
Ah.
obviously out, so is Hartley, because he's not even into, well I say Sirotkin out, actually, having got back to the pits, I think he is going to be able to come back out. There will be a chance to go and try and go into the next stage. Well, let's see if he can do it, because Claire Williams, we saw her looking pretty distraught a moment ago when he was off in the gravel, when it looked like both her cars were going to be out in Q1 without even really putting in a solid attempt, neither of them having established a lap time. But there is still a chance for Sirotkin, so that's good news. Van Dorn will be
Oh, what I haven't done is this.
16th place. And there we are at the McLaren management. Gilles de Ferran will get used to seeing him now.
Do
Performing
this.
director on the pit wall. And Andrea Stella sitting alongside him, who's in charge of the track performance. And this was Van Dorn's lap, David, and that's a bit too much curve to be using.
Well, that's very brave to run at those sleeping policemen. But it's been quite difficult to see the line as you roll down at the end of the Wellington Straight and break into that Brooklands corner. You see a bit of the car has been left behind as he's rattled over the curves there. So it's quite difficult to see the apex. So you make your commitment, and on that basis, I think he's just done it a little bit too early. And so rather by accident than design, he's clouted those curves.
What different conditions we had in qualifying last year, because I remember that Fernando Alonso was actually fastest in Q1 because it was damp and drying. And what a remarkable difference we have this weekend. We haven't seen a drop of rain.
I really want to trade with someone.
It's been baking hot. We've got this truck temperature of 51 degrees. Let's ride on board.
I want to scam someone though. Who to do it with though?
The world, Fernando Alonso makes it look
And
almost easy. But this is a blink and you miss it, sequence of corners. And
dum.
slow, very high speed, and this is where all gets slowed down, and you've got to be careful not to lock up, under rotate the front axle. It's nearly picking up to the throttle, and then you can see the red sausage curve on the left there that's been laid overnight or fitted overnight to stop them running out onto the escape road.
That's quite impressive. He's got 8th fastest there on that lap. And yeah, he's pretty happy with that, I think. Just a quick note that Lewis Hamilton has done their time on a harder compound tyre than Ferrari have been using. So there's a little issue to bear in mind when we're looking at those lap times. That the Mercedes have used the medium compound tyre, and Vettel has been using the soft tyre so far. We might see a bit more use of that tyre, I suppose, in the next part of qualifying.
Well, interestingly then, Räikkönen was on the medium as well. So Räikkönen 9/10 away from Vettel on the medium. Do we think that's the gap between the two cars? In which case Mercedes are looking really pretty, aren't they? Only 2.23 behind Vettel. So that's it's an interesting one to see as the session develops, as you said. We'll see in the next part which tyre Vettel chooses, but that's absolutely critical. I mean, Charles Leclerc's not holding up, isn't it? Best of the rest so far.
I hate building with this. On Save the World. Wait, just let me go on my settings.
Q1 is their first target. Good achievement, and if there's any chance to get into Q3, well, Leclerc has managed it on one occasion this year. His best qualifying performance is 8th on the grid. I thought that would be what they could expect here at Silverstone, but they've been so consistently fast. Maybe there is a chance. So Grosjean improves. He does a 1:28.0. That should be secure. But again, it's not faster than Leclerc went earlier on. We still can't get past him. He misses out on beating Leclerc by 600ths of a second. But he's still behind him for now. Meanwhile, down in the Ferrari pit,
We saw that Raikkonen had gone out on the medium tyre. The lap time he's done should be very straightforward for him to go into the next part of qualifying, so he shouldn't need to run again unless they want to experiment with something, in which case they might send him out. There's Valtteri Bottas's car. Clearly that doesn't look like it's going anywhere in a hurry with just 2 minutes to go. And in the drop zone, bit of a surprise to see Carlos Sainz down there, because Hamilton.
This is something that you can do in Battle Royale. It's very easy to do, and you have like peaking areas and all that. Yeah, it's something that I like to build. You don't always turn out like this. If you want to try this, then all you have to do is get out a triangle, pyramid.
This early phase of practice, Daniel Ricciardo a full second away.
Easy.
So difficult times, and no, if the FIA president's in the room, please stand up. There he is.
Well, there's Jean Todt in the middle there, with Jerome Stoll, president of Renault Sport Racing, keeping an eye on what's going on, but it's not looking like a very good day for Renault. But there are 0.8 of a second between
Build myself a little house.
and being eliminated in Carlos Sainz's case. Only 0.8 of a second in that group. So you don't need to find a huge amount.
Riley's inviting me to a party.
Able to make it through to the next stage. Sirotkin, so he's back out. He went off into the gravel trap. Hasn't set a time yet. Is there any chance for him?
See the front axle as he was going at low speed, it was almost
What's
as if
that?
the front inside unloaded wheel was coming off the ground slightly. So with no aerodynamic load really at the low speed, it was
Riley.
the car sort of rocking on the rear suspension.
I'm doing a YouTube video.
And very, very unusual to see
I've
that.
been like streaming for it. Do you wanna join me and save the world?
Come out of the Williams factory, but can he drag any kind of lap time out of him?
Okay, I'll invite you.
Interestingly,
Where's that?
because he'd already done a first sector before he went off earlier, the first sector isn't an improvement on what he'd already done
Really? Oh,
when he was
okay.
out
That's
earlier on,
nice.
because he didn't get to finish that lap.
I forgot how to go into inventory. It's up. Yeah. That's it, because I got scammed by Alfie.
So I guess that he's probably going to be braking a fraction earlier, do you think?
Yes, I think he definitely will have banked the experience from the previous lap. You can see the DRS, the rear wing, closing down
Gets in there.
before turning into that corner.
Let's have a look. Let's go see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely need a siege breaker because he, well, I don't need a siege breaker, but I do need one because he took my Nocturno. He took my 86 Nocturno, I think it was. I don't know. I'll invite you.
Sainz is still down there in the drop zone, and Hulkenberg
I'm making a house.
Two Renaults need to deliver. Can they do enough? Yes. Sainz had dragged himself into 14th, pushing Hulkenberg down.
Hulkenberg's quicker though in the first and second sector.
Is he? Right.
Oh, I'm nearly out of mats.
Back down again. So Sainz, yeah, he's been pushed down to 15th now. So he is in danger from his teammate. Here comes Hulkenberg and leaps suddenly up to 8th. And that just shows you if you find a few tenths of a second, then you can leap up that midfield order. And that means that Carlos Sainz, for the first time this year, not only is he not in the top 10 for the first time this year, for the first time eliminated.
I'm watching it in a sec.
He's out, so is Stoffel Van Dorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got traffic with Magnus and Woody done a mistake. Okay, understood, Carlos.
So obviously it wasn't a perfect lap. Sainz out, so is Van Dorn.
I just opened up, I just made a door and then there's a giant bush in front of me. Have you joined? No. Join. Oh, okay. Yo, this place is so cool.
Formula One coverage on 4, sponsored by Bose.
Steve Way is the British 100k road record holder. We make a running watch for him.
You need to see the underneath of this house as well. It's so cool.
Find yours.
Underneath it is just epic. No, you know that what's it called that I've got? Zappatron. That was a gun in Battle Royale.
And you could win up to £20,000. There is a commitment to customer service.
Yeah, so they removed it, like the guided missile.
Oh, and the fun. Come join us. That tombola.
But you need to see the bottom. of this. You need to see the bottom of this house though. Like, it is wow cool. What are you watching?
Your new Dacia Duster for $9,995. Dacia, you do the maths.
You can well afford to foot the bill for a whole year in hundreds of...
Dad, the England match is on, I think.
One main course deal you get. Find your car or home insurance.
Oh, Dad, it's in 30 minutes. Oh, now Tyler wants me. Tyler J.
Colombia, we had good possession at certain times during the game, but we just didn't work their back four enough. And if this game goes late, we need to be able to work them side to side, work them kind of deep and make them short enough to tire them, so that we have the energy later on in the game rather than them.
You said yesterday.
What?
It's extraordinary.
Established in 2000,
Nice.
Watchfinder is where you'll get great value on thousands of pre-owned watches from over 50 brands like Rolex, Breitling, Omega, and more. There's everything from vintage classics to cutting-edge contemporary bestsellers. And every single one is inspected at our manufacturer-certified service center. All of our watches
Really?
are in stock and available for free next
Nice.
day delivery. Buy, sell, and exchange your watch online and in store at Watchfinder.
Switch to Super.
Okay.
Stream, watch, or download shows with super fast fiber. Plus,
Yeah, I just want to.
the player
Okay. Just wait, I'm coming over.
fiber broadband and home phone.
Oh, I can't get out of here.
A month for 12 months and £20 setup fee. Switch to Super and we'll double the speed of the player bundle for free. Offer ends 31st of July. Be super speedy. Call 0800 183 1000 or search Virgin Media Bundles.
Formula One coverage on 4, sponsored by Bose.
We're just over a third of the way through qualifying here at Silverstone, and Sebastian Vettel was fast.
Riley, where are you?
Apart from Hamilton and Bottas, but they were using harder tyres. But we did see Sirotkin lose control down at Stowe Corner. He came back from that to actually set a lap time, amazingly getting the car out of the gravel, but that was the damaged tyre after the spin. It is a thinner gauge tyre again. For the third time this year, Pirelli have brought along a tyre with a slightly less tread depth, and if you do spin like that, you're going to go through the tread depth pretty quickly. Just looking at some of the incidents that took place in Q1 there. While, as we saw, the other Williams also went out. That was of Lance Stroll. That was maybe looking at Magnussen ahead, which Sainz did complain about on the radio. But we lost Lance Stroll in that session very, very early on. He's talking to Lee.
Well, that's bad luck out there. We've now seen both Williams go off. Is that a connected thing or isolated incident?
Oh, really? Okay, no. I don't know. I did pretty much the exact same thing that I've been doing all weekend into corner 6, and the car just snapped really, really aggressively. So. Yeah, obviously we've been fighting instability problems all season long. The car is very unpredictable, but we need to look into it.
Riley, I'm at you.
But it was just really odd that it was so aggressive all of a sudden, and yeah, then when I was buried in the gravel, there was nothing really to do.
I think everyone's very realistic about the struggles that Williams are having, but at a home Grand Prix, you'd hope that everything might just go well and everyone gets a little bit of luck as well as a decent result.
Whoa. Cheers.
Yeah, unfortunately, Formula 1 doesn't work that way.
Well, great shame for Lance Stroll, shame for Williams that they've lost both cars, but McLaren also with one car out. Van Dorn, he was 0.9 of a second off Alonso. We do know Alonso's got a new power.
Riley, who was that?
If there's any difference in the spec of the engines, there shouldn't really be too much difference with the Renault power. But Van Dorn, yeah, that's gonna hurt him. So we're now.
It's so annoying how they've removed how you can see through when you edit.
And this is where whatever teams.
Hate that because now I can't see anybody.
The tyres they use in this session to set their fastest lap, they will be the tyres they start the race on. So tactics begin to come into play now. And this is where, Corinne, we may see the use of that medium compound tyre again, as we saw on the Mercedes just now.
Yeah, that's right, Ben. It's tricky, isn't it? Because we have to work out what the delta is between the two tyres. If it's looking like half a second, then...
yeah, I got 387.
But if not, well, we're about to see here Sebastian Vettel. I can hear the engine fired up further down the pit lane from where I'm standing. Cars starting to stream out. Hamilton's gone out on the soft. I think I saw him, Ben, go past me. So Mercedes are bitten the bullet on the soft tyre. They're going to start the Grand Prix on the softest tyre, which is interesting. But yesterday, on the long run, Ben, we looked at it, didn't we? They were able to do 15, 16 laps on the soft tyre, and typically, as David well knows, by the time you get to Sunday, you can add another sort of 25% to that. So they could still do a one-stop.
Riley, I'm here. Riley, I'll drop you some metal.
The strategy predictors, David, that's what we're looking at, isn't it? A single stop with the soft tyre in use.
Yeah, but if we look not only at the predictors based on previous Grand Prix here, if we look at the season so far, we've had plenty of incident, accident, safety cars, virtual safety cars.
True.
So now they have to.
Yeah, I'm going to need some as well.
Play that into the strategy decisions that they're making. And a little bit of sideways action there as the Red Bull out onto the track, just trying to get a feel for those tyres. And it is interesting when you take tyres out of the...
I haven't had... Oh my gosh, this is like my other siege breaker that has flames in the front.
What is the traction like when I accelerate? So you're already getting the car talking to you on that...
Because I had 2 siege breakers.
That then enables the driver to approach his flying lap. He doesn't just start to feel the car at the braking point for the first corner on the first time lap. You've got to be building up that information. As we can see, Lewis Hamilton gently sort of...
yeah, I think.
There is
a
great deal of heat build up on the straight
this way.
but
I get some...
than the inner shoulders of the tyres. So as he rolls the car gently from side to side, he
okay.
some of that load and therefore some of that heat generation from
Max.
the friction that comes from running in the straight into the tyre.
Oh, I need nuts and bolts to craft items as well. That's nice, isn't it? Wait, what? That's alright. I forgot how to craft things. Yeah. Wait, I'm coming over. I call dibs on England.
So
I'm England.
As he rolls into the left, there's a small correction, and it takes him right out wide, so not out onto the dust.
I have no clue. I forgot where the football match is. Oh, football pitch is over there. No guns on the football pitch. Oh wait, the problem is you can't get bandages in Save the World. Oh, what?
And then as he goes up towards
okay, just wait.
this section here at Benkett's, the camera can't even keep up with him. Did he have to overtake his teammate there actually?
Oh really? That wouldn't have helped, would it, particularly, but he's still got a good middle sector time here. So let's keep an eye on Valtteri Bottas.
What?
He's generally been a couple of tenths away from Hamilton over the practice sessions, but let's not forget he beat Hamilton in qualifying last week in Austria.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He always goes well.
What the hell? Did not see that. I didn't even know that chest was there. So it takes as long as it takes to open a llama, that does.
He does a 126.4, which is still a fraction slower than we saw from Vettel earlier on, but we're getting into good territory now.
Yeah, Vettel marginally quicker, a couple of tenths in comparison to Bottas for this lap. Into Stoke on.
Where's the ball?
Only application of throttle down through the dip into the braking.
Riley!
Yeah, that is actually a new lap record because new qualifying record. It was Lewis Hamilton's at a 126.6 from last year. Let's see what Vettel does. He does a 126.
Nope.
So
no!
It's close. Look at it, 41 thousandths of a second between them. Verstappen goes third fastest, but the gap back to him is quite considerable. So the other Ferrari comes through and squeezes ahead of Verstappen.
Hey, no! Don't get it in.
Bottas there from Raikkonen. Incredibly tight between them. Ricciardo a fraction slower than his teammate, which has been the story of the weekend so far. Verstappen has generally had that little bit of extra pace over him. In that top 10 you've got Gasly, and here we are with Hamilton. Now to string that lap together, he had to bail out of the first attempt, and now he's on it through Beckett's.
about halfway down in Vettel in the first sector. That's him out onto the hangar straight.
I want to kick it off the edge so bad.
The 34-7, so pulling back some more time. Just listen through, so early on the power as he commits a turning. Bit of traffic ahead, but that shouldn't affect him with 2 corners to go.
He's going to leap up the order here. Is he going to be fastest, or will he slot in behind the Ferrari? It's all so close. He goes fastest.
Oh my god, how did you get that in?
Advantage over Sebastian Vettel. That is very close. Another new lap record for Hamilton.
I hate playing football in Save the World.
High track temperatures, the Ferrari seems to be delivering. And Sebastian Vettel, who didn't do much running, remember, in the final practice session because of some rain. And he just made
I think.
There. Now, was that a tenth of a second in that?
Yeah, I think easily a tenth there has been dropped as he came out of the final 2 corners, gets out onto that sausage curve and has to correct beforehand. So relatively low speed corner.
Have your goals in the storm?
Throttle open as possible. Small mistake.
We're watching the Frenchman Esteban Ocon here, and he is yet to set a lap. So we're trying to concentrate now on who's going to get into that top 10. Looks like all the top teams have delivered plenty here to make sure they're safe. Now it's the midfield teams.
No, I don't want to play football anymore.
Ocon, very quick.
It's 2-2. It's 2-2.
He was always competitive in GP3, in Formula 3 as well. So let's
it's 3-1.
What are you expecting in this midfield fight?
Yeah, it's 4-1 now. Look at how fast this is spinning now. Oh my god.
And Sauber looking super competitive. They're looking, they need to sort of mid to low 27, 27, 4 to get into the next part of qualifying safely. 27-4 would probably do. Just a quick one, David, on Vettel's lap. You're talking about the last sector. He lost a tenth and a half to Kimi Raikkonen in that last sector. He was the slowest of the top 4 drivers through the last sector. So yeah, about a tenth and a half.
No, Riley, look at how fast my Zapatron's going.
So there's potentially more in the Ferrari. In the meantime, Alonso's currently in 10th. You're looking at Hulkenberg, who dragged the Renault into Q2 with a...
Riley, how do you get, like, missiles to come?
He's been impressive here at Silverstone. It's the sort of track he loves, and he goes into 9th place. So at the moment, he's in the top 10, but he's right in the heart of the guys that are dicing to be there. And Grosjean's a bit more comfortable. So he now slots in behind Ricciardo, and a bit like an Austria.
Oh, it does, look, it doesn't stay...
We're not far off it here as well.
Look, see, it says,
Now, this one we've got to watch because Leclerc was the best.
Oh, your scores just went down. I've got 4.
This time his teammate Ericsson's out there at the same time.
Huh? No, I'm not going Age and Save the World. Yeah. Because I'm not. Oh my god, it just rebounds off.
Not safe.
Can we just do something else now?
But it's still encouraging. A few hundredths faster than Ocon. And then we've got Hulkenberg, Perez, Alonso,
yeah, true.
And Gasly in the
I still want to scam some people. Who shall we scam? Yeah, but how are we meant to get them though?
Yeah, don't seem to be that settled with the car. But the changes they've made on the grounds of safety.
I haven't scammed anybody.
Fitted. Good job by the guys to get that out in time for qualifying, but difficult to imagine they've got the underlying pace to get into that top 10.
No, but I just want to try and scam someone there.
A little pause in proceedings while drivers make their way back.
Yeah, but still.
Another set of tyres to make an attempt. So let's hear from Stoffel Van Dorn.
This is
the one that dropped out in Q1.
Yeah, but this is okay. Who cares? Nobody listened to that. I've stopped. Wait. Oh, I can't get off of my map.
I definitely think so. I mean, ever since this morning we've had a big problem with the car today. Really